Hello! It is Retro Spirits Gaiden, and for it is you, viewing Biohazard Battle, also known as Crying, on the Sega Megadrive. There's the Sega logo. It came on in pieces and formed itself before your very eyes, and here's the title screen. It says press start button. Let's have a look at the options. You have very limited options, but there is a sound test. Hooray for that. You have 4 insectoid lizard fish ships to pick from. You pick one of those, you get delivered into a war zone via a spaceship's orifice, and here you go. You have a little sort of, I don't know, this is like a penis monster shooting penis monsters with its green lasers, and it has an option which flies around you. It kind of goes in the opposite direction to which you press the D-pad, which is all well and good for this weapon anyway. And you're shooting stuff. It's a shooting game. You have an R-type style charge shot. All these weapons are different per character. The yellow gives you usually gives you like a forward firing cannon. The orange one tends to be the best one, as it's got a homing stick. It's like a thick old stick of homing death. We have some pre-rendered graphics, although they rendered it in the Megadrive's limited colour palette. The blue weapon gives you balls, which are highly destructive and can destroy bullets, for this creature anyway. Yeah, each creature has a different loadout, that's all I'm trying to say really. And you do what you're doing here, you kind of just shoot shit and survive. That's the extent of the game. But what we do have is, I suppose, quite high production values. We have interesting music. Not to everybody's tastes, I would imagine, but the soundtrack for the whole game is basically the same tune, with different beats and kind of a slightly staggered order to the notes. It's very cleverly done, actually. I quite admire it rather than like it. Back in the day, this game kind of blew minds for people who had Mega Drives because of the pre-rendered graphics. Did this come out before Donkey Kong Country? It might have come out before Donkey Kong Country, but people ignored the fact and just went absolutely crazy for Donkey Kong Country. Don't know why. Anyway, this background is a bit shite. I will readily admit that. So the graphical look of the game is very uneven. The first couple of levels are quite crappy. Have you noticed the tune is basically the same as the first level's tune, but arranged differently? Very clever. It's a 2-player game. You can play simultaneous 2-player, which is groovy. There's some impressive stuff in here, and some not so impressive stuff. At the moment we're looking at the not so impressive stuff. There's big multi-section sprites to shoot. There's beasties galore. It's quite a tough game. I've never 1cc'd this game. I've never tried, but I've never done it. Didn't even do it back in the day when I had the time, all the time in the world, to just play video games to try and complete them on one credit. I never did it back then. I think I got to... the furthest I got was probably the final level, which is like some sort of weird maze, but I never completed it. There's a boss on this level which lives in a rubbish dump. How tragic. Overcrowding, isn't it? There's nowhere for your bosses to live anymore, apart from rubbish dumps and out the back near the bins around the supermarket, which is where this guy lives. Yeah, it's fine. It's a decent game. This is the PAL version. So the PAL version does have a rapid fire option. Apparently the Japanese version, which is called Crying and is more expensive, doesn't have a rapid fire, so you have to tap every single bullet out. That's bloody annoying. Unless you've got an auto fire joypad, like you're one of those people that, invested in an auto fire joypad for that very reason. Yeah, I quite like this level. This level's got like kind of like an alien jungle in it. It's all right. And the next level's like an alien cave, and then you go alien underwater. Oh, it's all genetic freaks and monstrosities for you to kill with lasers. What's not to like? Yep, a decent game. The PAL version, when I bought it, cost me £9 because no one really gave a crap about the game. I think it's more expensive these days. Like I said, the Japanese one's probably about 50 quid. The other thing that you can do in this, this is why I got killed by a dragonfly, is because there's secret things hidden in the background that you can shoot, which reveals things like one-ups and stuff. And I thought there was one there, but I've just remembered it's further on, something in the level, not where I thought it was then. Some of the pre-rendered stuff's quite impressively animated in terms of the amount of frames of animation. It's just the Megadrive's limited colour display does kind of let it down slightly, although it makes it look less pre-rendered, which is, I suppose, a bonus. Just listening to the tune there, as you can hear, it's got the same stuff as the first two levels, arranged differently. Oh, there. The sound designer for this game was a right sneaky bastard. I presume. I don't know. Maybe he was talented and had. He had a theme he wanted to stick to. He wanted the evolution. See, it's all genetic stuff in it, so he's evolving the soundtrack. Oh man, the guy's a legend, or gal. Don't know who it is. Legendary soundtrack. I actually really like the soundtrack, I'm not going to deny it. It's a bit avant-garde maybe, but it's cool. What else is there to say about this game? Well, the front cover on the PAL version has an okay picture. The one on the Japanese version has a circuit board, which is more boring. This one at least has genetic monstrosities for your eyeballs to feast upon. We have a oddly animated crab beast here with the biggest feet versus head size in the animal kingdom. Pretty impressive, I suppose, the amount of sprite manipulation going on. Yeah, anyway, let's not talk about that, because technical guy might pop up and we don't want to hear from him today. He's an absolute jerk. Again, this background, although very detailed, is low colour and not particularly well drawn. But we'll skip over that because we've got lovely sprites, I suppose. Okay, yeah, I think I was saying I paid about 9 quid back in the day. Don't know how much this version is now, it's probably about 30 quid. Japanese version has always been about 50 quid plus. So, is it worth that much money? It's worth 9 quid. Absolutely, I'd pay 9 quid for this any day of the week. For a physical item in 2025, 9 quid? Are you having a giraffe? Of course I'd pocket it. Oh, I'd let you keep the change, mate, out of a tenner. And I don't know why I sort of went slightly London there. Just a bit of an idiot, I guess. Right, that's BIO-HAZARD BATTLE on the Megadrive. It's good, but it's far from the best Megadrive shooter. But you know, if you want to bulk out your collection with a decent shooting game, then this is okay. Get some flicker on this boss here, like it kind of blinks on and off like a crazy ass Christmas light. It's a bit scary actually, he's a bit cock-like and he kind of wants to get up you, like he just did then. So yeah. Genetic monstrosity. 3 destroyed. Lovely stuff. Alright then, that's me. Ta-ra!